Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. A very serious buzz has, resumed again between Igbi and, sisters to the Ooni of Ife. Now, you know that when people talk about the sisters to the Ooni of Ife, they always, talk about all of them at the same time. They call them the three musketeers, okay? But basically, they said it's one of them that Igbi is fighting big time with. Now, why is Igbi fighting with this woman? They used to be very close at some point when she got into the life of the Ooni of Ife, and they did a lot of things together. But right now, I'm not sure. Nothing is happening between them because they feel as though, Kabiyesi has made his decision. Kabiyesi wants to return back to his wife. You know, that kind of a thing where people who used to, hate on you come back to be your friends. That is what is happening right about now in the life of Olori Naomi. And when God blesses you, God has blessed you. Now, they said, Igbi is very upset that they betrayed her. They are, backstab, stab, yeah. Yes, so they said Igbi is very upset, and Igbi, there was a very serious altercation, like they went physically and verbally, as in they were exchanging words, where Igbi said to her that every time they talk, a lot of people continue to tell her that she left her family, left her husband to come and stay here and be causing problem and saying that she wants to marry or she's marrying the Ooni of Ife. That she heard. One thing that a lot of people do not know is that when you have friends who are telling you what other people are saying about you, you need to be very careful with these friends, because they would go ahead and be telling these people what you are saying about them. Igbi said she heard that this woman, that is Kabiyesi's sister, over the weekend, there were lots of events that happened, coronation and all of that, and so they were able to meet. So Igbi has been claiming that she's got people who are telling her a lot about this other woman, that she said that Igbi left her husband's house, her matrimonial home, to come and stay here, and she has been causing problems since then. And she knows how Kabiyesi feels about that. Kabiyesi doesn't even want them in the palace. She does not know why every day they threaten they are leaving. They are not leaving, because they already know that it is very cumbersome, very difficult for an Oba to divorce a wife. It is not something that is part of the Yoruba culture. The Oba will never, first of all, come out to say he wants to divorce his wife. Not an Oba like Kabiyesi. He is so big, and it is not expected of him. And that is why you see it is as though there's nothing he can do about the situation. When we sit here and we begin to judge and say a lot of things that we have been saying, we may never know how deep this whole thing is. Somebody was asking me about the 7 doors the other day. I think it's Choma Chukwuka, and I think it's a Yoruba kind of cultural, pictorial representation of the things that really happens in actual life. Okay, you want to go and look at that movie so to know how difficult it is for the Ooni of Ife to make certain decisions. So right now, when this happened, Igbi started dragging the woman that she also left her home, that she's no longer with her husband, and she left and she's no longer with her husband. That when it comes to things, she does not understand why people are so quick to say you left your home, you left this and you left that. That what is Igbi? Where is she? She's still with her husband. If it was that rosy, why didn't she stay with her husband? Who the hell is she to come and tell her Igbi that she left her home? Now remember that this woman did not talk to Igbi directly. This Igbi claims that it was somebody who I think used to be their mutual friend that related this to her. They say it was a very serious, because of course you know that it's something that has been pending, an impending rage. Igbi has been angry, and Igbi feels like they're back, start that kind of a thing. Okay. I'm not using it because I think the YouTube protocol or something, right? So Igbi feels betrayed because they used to be very close friends then, okay? Igbi said with everything that she has done for them, with all the sacrifices she has made for them to know that she means well. She means well for Kabiyesi, she means well for their family, but everything they have done over and over again is to pay her back with evil. Now, why is this happening? It's happening because they turned around. They have sinned. Remember how I used to tell you that your enemies shall come to your light and kings to the brightness of your rising. They, collectively fought Olori Naomi the entire time. But right now they have seen that God is on the side of this woman. Okay, there's nothing anybody can actually do about it. And so they are beginning to return back to, where they ought to have been the entire time, supporting Olori Naomi. They have seen that it does seem as if they will never succeed irrespective of what they do. And they decided now that they want to support Olori Naomi. It is not a small thing that is going on. They said the altercation was serious. Igbi counted the things that she has done for them. Igbi talked about a lot of things, the way they have treated her from the very beginning, and they treat her that way because she is not from there. The way she has suffered so much from the first day she came into that place. She has been, struggling with being accepted. She has been struggling with acceptance. Today, one person will act as if they want her, they like her, they want, and the next day they turn around. All this because she is very angry over the fact that they are supporting Naomi right now. Now, they said that these women were saying that wherever she carried those hands to, that she will go and bring it. That when they go after her now that she has started, she will not go and bring all of those her kings to come and beg. But the time that they will come after her, she will understand that she should go and bring all those hands that she changed. She has changed from the palace. Okay, they are talking about that frizzled feather hands that were exchanged from the palace. They say it was a very serious wahala that happened in the palace. Igbi started counting how she contributed money for her to start up a shop in Lagos. She contributed money for the other one to add to her money to buy a jeep. She contributed money and all of that. She thought that they were friends. She thought that she was truly their sister-in-law, but they let her down. They just collected all her stuff, and nobody, that they don't even care about her, that they just use her the entire time. And right now everybody is just running all over Olori Naomi and acting as if life depends on Olori Naomi. Who the hell is Olori Naomi? If not for the way they make Naomi feel so important, who is Naomi? Who knows Naomi? Who would have recognized Naomi if not for Kabiyesi? And the other woman said, okay, if not for Kabiyesi, who would have recognized you? Who would have known you? Who know you? Who know you? Or who knew you before now? Who knew you before now? And you want to come and compare yourself to Naomi? You shouldn't be comparing yourself to Olori Naomi. This is what we are hearing. If the information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.